that he could be posing as a doctor in 2011 and no more tell the judge say him a TikTok personality, but he was there in a news item, you know. In a news item, posing as a medical doctor. Watch this video and then let us go back to our little discussion.
A collision along the Spanish Town bypass in the vicinity of the Jose Marti roundabout resulted in the hospitalization of 3 males.
Just say no, the JUTC bus have come down and this one coming up the direction and we send up on the wrong side overtaking, you know. So JUCC man take away in driver side from him and he clap in the other side, so the accident happened.
Was injured in the accident, which occurred at approximately 2 p.m. Dr. Clark described the injuries of one of the occupants of the minibus, who was pinned to his seat when he arrived.
I came on the scene and I've noticed one person that was inside the vehicle. I came on late. He had a severe laceration and apparently a broken leg. He's bleeding furiously, but I think he should be okay.
The other males who were traveling inside the minibus were rushed to hospital prior to Dr. Clark's and the fire brigade's arrival in the first vehicle that became available.
We put the next 2 in our hearse because our hearse is dead nearby, so we put them in the hearse. So the hearse carry the next 2 gone. So they look unconscious still. Yeah, but the one here are moving and everything.
Now, the court was told that Clark convicted the complainants that he was a medical doctor, with one complainant allegedly giving him $1.7 million for medical.
Guys, welcome to the channel. The channel is Sonia's Adventure and I am your girl Sonia. Happy Monday to you all. Thank you so much for being here. If you're a first time subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting on? If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Tell somebody else to come and subscribe to the channel so the channel can continue to grow. I would appreciate it very much. Guys, so you have seen that video with the with that man posing to be a doctor. Anyway, I'm not going to talk much about him right now. I'm going to go and watch. Let us watch this other clip, because today's video is about Jamaica solely, because you know there's a saying out there that Jamaica is not a real place. And when you watch these clips, you understand why the saying is out here in this YouTube space, in social media space. That Jamaica is not a real place, because some of the things these people do, sometimes it just blow your mind. Anyway, the next clip is about Carleen, dancehall queen, who is one of Beanie Man's baby mother, bringing an issue to social media about one of the issues that they're experiencing with in the country right now, with the doctors being on strike. So watch this clip and then I'm going to come back and talk to you guys a little bit. All right, watch the clip.
My reason for coming live today, hi, Crystal, my daughter just gave blood for her brother Moses Davis Jr. So I'm pleading to anybody out there who can go to the blood bank at Slipe Road. I think it's 51 Slipe Road. I'm not sure of the address. The blood bank at Slipe Road to give blood for Moses Davis Jr. That's Crystal Davis' brother, Disha Davis' brother, Margaret Davis' brother, and all the Davises' brother, Beanie Man's son. He is at the university, but he needs blood. So I would appreciate it and love if anyone who can, please go and donate blood, and you just let them know it's for Moses Davis Jr. so he can get it. He's in the hospital now, and they don't have blood to give him. I know my healthcare system here in my country sucks, and it pains my heart. I also want to address the little 14-year-old Anna Campbell is her name, who died yesterday or the day before from giving birth at her hospital here in Jamaica. This saddens me immensely. But there is no way somebody should die because our country public hospital is under strike with the doctors. This is bad. And I'm speaking out to the government, to all who has any hand or control when it comes to our health system. There are too many things wrong. And this young lady, 14 years old, and I'm telling you, I know how the people here in Jamaica, some of them, they look down on certain things. And the fact she's 14 years old.
I keep abreast. I keep abreast with what is happening in Jamaica. I'm Jamaican, by the way, if you guys didn't know, but I live here in the USA. So I try to keep up to date with what is going on in the country, because I go back home from time to time, quite often, yes. So Colleen is saying there that the doctors are on strike, and Beanie Man's son is in the hospital and he needs blood. I didn't know Beanie Man had so many children. It's like maybe about 7 children, and it looks like it's with 7 different women. I didn't know Beanie Man fathered so many children. Anyway, that is by the way. So, and Colleen, if you don't know who Colleen is one of the popular baby mother dancehall queen of Beanie Man back in maybe the late 90s, early 2000s, somewhere thereabout. Yes, very, very popular social media personality back then. I don't know. Right now, she's not running the place. Other young people have come and are doing their thing, but if you know, you know. So, Colleen is appealing for blood for one of Beanie Man's children, and she's saying that the doctors are on strike. And because they're on strike, some teenager of 14 years who was pregnant with a child died because of lack of medical attention due to the doctors being on strike. So, it's coming on to Christmas, the festive season. A lot of Jamaicans who are here, they return home during this time of year to go celebrate Christmas in Jamaica, because I can tell you, Christmas here for Jamaicans, or most Jamaicans, is not the same as Christmas back home. Let me tell you, I can speak for myself. So a lot of us go back home at this time of year, and you go home this year and the doctors are on strike. Make sure you have your money so you can go and see a private doctor, because when they are on strike, these doctors, these medical personnel, you will end up 6'6" if you don't have your money. All right, this is one of the issue that a lot of persons who will label as returning residents have when they go back to Jamaica. The health system is deplorable unless you have your good up money where you can seek private care. And healthcare in Jamaica is very, very expensive. I know it is very expensive here. Okay? And if you just relying on Medicaid and Medicare, a lot of times you can suffer as well, but not as much as if you're in Jamaica and you don't have your ton load of money to go and seek private care. So if you're going home this time of the year, make sure if something goes wrong with you medically, you can find your way to private care. All right? If you didn't know, now you know. All right? Okay. Also, I forget about that first clip. You see that man purporting to be a doctor. I don't know if you guys were listening carefully. That happened in 2011. This man was prosecuted because he fake that he's a medical doctor. And if you listen, he said, one of the guy had a severe laceration and a broken leg, but it is okay. A laceration, and you are a medical doctor, you're saying he'll be okay. Also, he said the man was bleeding furiously. When I heard it, I said furiously. Didn't anybody pick that up? And that happened in 2011. And I think he was caught recently at the Spanish Town Hospital faking to be a doctor, because there is this video in the social media space where he was going through the hospital being filmed. Says at work, and at one point he was leaving evening time, going home, showing patients in the hospital. Here the report saying no. When he was taken to court, he said that all of that filming that was done in the hospital, it was for the purpose of being a TikToker, showing himself on TikTok. It was a TikTok stunt. But what was really happening? And I don't understand these people, some of these people, like, how could this man be wearing scrub, have your medical equipment, and it's reported that he took 1.5 million Jamaican dollars from someone to get them an American visa. And not only that person, but several other persons. This man claimed he was working at the hospital, I think it's Spanish Town Hospital, as a medical doctor. And he working also as an undercover visa agent. That's the only way I can put it, a visa agent, because he was accepting money from people to get visa for them to travel overseas. And you mean to tell me nobody knew that he was conducting that kind of business on the hospital compound? Huh? He must have been working with somebody in that hospital for him to have access through and through the hospital, parading himself as a doctor while collecting money from people to get visa for them. Jamaica is not a real place. Jamaica is not a real place. And now he's telling the court that, guys, my light went off. Telling the court that it was just for the purpose of TikTok. But when they go back and they find a clip, he was parading himself on an accident scene as a medical doctor. So that was the evidence that they brought in to show that no, you weren't just filming for TikTok. You are actually from way back in 2020 purporting yourself to be a medical doctor. So they sent him for psychiatric evaluation. I don't know what come out of the case, but I'm going to find out. And then I might bring you guys part 2. But I'm telling you, if you're going to Jamaica this holiday season, and not just for the holiday, whenever time you're going to Jamaica, in the event you have a medical emergency, I am telling you, please have your money with you so you can seek private help, because you know the healthcare system in Jamaica as a Jamaican, it's not good. Honestly speaking, it's not good. Guys, please watch the video in its entirety. Allow the ads to play so your girl can make some money. Thank you kindly. And please come back to watch another of my video when next I upload one. Tell somebody else about the channel so they too can subscribe to the channel so the channel can continue to grow. And remember, my good people, if you're heading out to Jamaica at this time, make sure you prepare wisely. Don't fall in the hands of a quack. If you're Jamaican and you're looking a visa to come overseas, please go to the embassy, whichever embassy it is, and seek a visa the right way. Don't give your money to anybody to go get no visa for you, because you might lose your millions. All right? Take it from your girl. Until next time, I hope you had a good laugh with this one. Until next time, stay tuned to the channel, okay? Bye-bye for now.